Salvatore speaks, and here's what he's got to say about statewide relocation, the F-rated Ripoff moving company. I'm reading from the Ripoff Report, Ripoff Report number 743134 on ripoffreport.com. This report was filed on June 20, 2011. This is part 21 of my report. Statewide relocation, dishonest and disastrous movers. This company was horrible all around. They showed up hours late, and I mean hours. Their coordinator gave us the runaround every time we called to check on their status and wouldn't call us back. Finally, after waiting an entire day, they showed up. After taking our items, we got a call that our estimate was over $2,000 off. This was a total shock, and especially since we ended up moving less items than we had included in the quote. We then realized they had our items and would have them until we paid. We sucked it up and paid. They showed up days late, and this is after weeks of trying to track down where our items were and getting the runaround from their coordinator, Barbie. When they finally arrived, they drove a giant truck. And that's what they did with my move. And that's what they'll do with yours. A giant truck with your stuff squashed down right on the bottom. You can't believe it until you see it. It's ridiculous. They were driving a giant truck, which of course would not fit in our apartment complex. They knew ahead of time where we lived. However, they then proceeded to tell me they wouldn't unload our items until we paid them an additional $500 for the long haul, since they had to leave their truck on the street. Again, we had no choice but to pay. Our items arrived in boxes that looked like they had been through a war. Seriously. Several of our items were seriously damaged, and other items were dirty beyond belief. We made the mistake of filing a claim through the claim services. What a joke. I made the same mistake. A lot of people do. And received only pennies compared to the damage to our items. Don't feel bad, pal. They did it to me. They do it to everybody. The law allows for it. So who are the real crooks? It ain't just these moving companies. It was set up that way. Whatever you do, do not use this mover under any circumstances. And if you already have, then file a legal claim and do not settle with their insurance. Good luck. Because once you sign that contract, they gotcha. You can't sue for damages. And that's another phony thing that these moving companies do. Unlike any other business sector, you cannot file for damages against these criminal companies. Salvatore has spoken, and that's what he had to say about statewide relocation, the F-rated Ripoff moving company.